Good morning, everybody. It's about 50 degrees. It's another beautiful day. It's not quite as sunny this morning, but like I said, it's 50 degrees, so I really can't complain. We have been getting a lot of plants in now. My mom just went for an order yesterday, and then we've also been getting a bunch of boxes of plants delivered from like FedEx and UPS. So these are all the ones my mom got yesterday. Some of these, like all this right here, is rosemary. Back there is all of our mints, like chocolate mint, pineapple mint, mojito mint. Over here, I can't remember what these things are called. Oh, heuchera. Pretty sure these things are called heuchera. This is peach, and I don't know what that one is. Over here, we have geraniums. These are, lantana. And then here is what we seeded in our own seed house, which this is the geraniums like I was telling you before, the gazinias. This is, in my last video, the last shipment we got of more geraniums, coleus. And then last night, it was actually about, I want to say almost 6 o'clock, we got another shipment. We heard a truck outside. Here's all of our senna geraniums, and if you guys don't know what they are, they help keep like the pests away, like mosquitoes and stuff like that. So I've actually had one on my back porch and it's worked really well. Probably gonna do it again this year. Problem is they get so big you gotta make sure you have a big pot because the wind will keep blowing it over. Wow, look at that one, even has a bud coming out already. It's flowering. So now that we got all this stuff, it's time to start potting it. Whether it's in hanging baskets or 4.5-inch pots or 6.5-inch pots. We gotta start doing stuff with it. This stuff is beautiful, but if you leave it in here for too long, it might start going the other way. So what I'm gonna go do now is get our huge tub, put it on a cart, and then I'm gonna start filling it with dirt. So that way, I think actually Ben is coming today, if you guys remember from summertime, and he's gonna start filling some pots, and then he's probably gonna start potting this stuff and whatever it needs to go into. So usually what we do is we actually we'll lay a bunch of fabric down, plastic meaning, and put the dirt right on top of that, because these bales are big, we have to break them up and everything. But we got this huge tub and it makes it nicer, it's more mobile, we can move it wherever we want. So we're gonna put that tub on this cart right here behind me. That black metal one, we're gonna fold the sides down, put it on there, and then we're just gonna put this dirt in there, break it up, and use it that way. We started doing it towards the end of last year, and we found out it was just nice having it, like I said, moving it wherever we want to. We don't always have the mess in the greenhouse. And then also, once the greenhouse starts getting filled up, we have all that extra room. Boy, now that I'm looking at it, we might actually be able to put the sides back on. I'm gonna find out in a minute. So I was right. These sides will not fit on the top of this wagon, or on the sides of this wagon, so no big deal. Just have to be careful when wheeling it around so we don't knock it off there. But now I'm gonna come over to the soil and start putting some in and breaking it up. Forgot my other coveralls, I don't have a knife. Can't go 2 minutes without making a mess. So that's good. We got 2 big bales in here. I'm gonna get a shovel or something like that, break this up, water it a little bit, get some moisture in there, and then they'll be ready to use it for whatever they need. All right, so I got this tub filled with soil. Ben is filling 4.5-inch pots, and Mom is filling, how big is that pot, do you know?
It's like a ½ gallon.
And that, she's gonna be putting these flocks inside of there. But it's very important that you put the roots down. If the roots aren't set in there right, the plant will not grow right. It's kind of hard because it's a smaller pot.
Dirt in around it.
And it's a big.
So there's no air gaps.
Flower. She's tucking the roots in, or trying to anyway. Okay, so while she's doing that, like I said, Ben's filling these pots, and what he's gonna put in the pots are these flowers right here, the sun patience, and then both types of coleus. It's gonna be about 153 pots altogether. The only reason we're planting them first is because that's the first shipment of flowers we got in, and we don't like to let them sit here in the greenhouse for too long. And then over here is the other pots of phlox my mom already did. They kind of look a little bit rough right now, but that's just because they were in a box for quite a while through shipping and all that. But within a couple weeks, these will be nice and green, and you'll see lots of these flowers coming out. So it's really exciting, but everything takes time.
You're gonna have to do a special.
All right, so Mom and Ben are in the greenhouse, as you just seen, getting stuff potted. Dad went down to the potato storage. He's bagging some 10 pounds of potatoes for the market. And then I'm heading over to the shed right now, where in my previous video, we put the wagon load of straw and the straw mulcher inside of the shed. So I'm gonna pull them out, and now as soon as Dad's done, he's gonna come up and help me. We're gonna put the straw mulcher onto the wagon, get that strapped down secure. That way, hopefully tomorrow, because it's supposed to freeze tonight, we can get into the strawberry field and start getting that done. We were nervous last night that it was gonna rain, so that's why we had to get all that straw inside. And you can kind of see everything's packed in like sardines. We have the tractor just barely fit, skid loader just barely fit. We have the mower over there, the straw mulcher here, and then here's our wagon load of straw. So we're gonna pull this out, and then it's kind of hard to see from right here, but that straw mulcher is gonna sit on the back side of this wagon right here. All right, so the spreader is up on there. The only problem now is that with those tires, obviously being tires, they flex and go up and down. So we have to put some kind of blocking up underneath there so that those tires are up off the ground, and we can strap that spreader to the wagon. That way it's not bobbing and going back and forth the entire time we're trying to spread.
It's gonna slip for a little bit. I like to have a bigger one. I don't want a series of little stuff really.
All right, so as you've seen, I got the mulcher on the wagon. Now I'm back over here in the greenhouse. Ben is still filling pots and planting flowers. Over here is what he got done so far. As I was saying earlier, he got the coleus, he got the sun patience, and now he's working on geraniums. And then after geraniums, well, he's still got this flat yet to do. I think he's gonna move on to something else if he has time today, which might just be more what?
There's like 3 flats of geraniums. So.
Yeah, he's still got 3 flats of geraniums over there yet to do. So he'll be working on geraniums for a while, but they're just different colors. All right, so first Ben goes through, makes kind of a hole with 2 fingers, like so.
Are you doing it now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna water them all.
Then he takes his plant,
Water the whole flat.
kind of just pushes it down in
They're all gonna suck water.
a little bit past the dirt line, and then just kind of packs it in a little bit. He doesn't pack it in real hard, but just pushes the soil around it a little bit, and that's all it takes. So then once they're all potted, he'll take and put a tag in each one. That way we know what they are, and when we sell them, the customers know exactly what they are. All right, so that's about it for today. Ben's gonna stay in the greenhouse for a little while yet and finish up planting because this is kind of his only day up here. He's gonna go back to college for the next couple of weeks and he won't have time to be up here anymore. So all the power to him. Hopefully he can get a lot done. And I think that's where I'm gonna call it a wrap. So as always, thank you guys for watching and hope to see you in the next one. And always remember, it ain't much, but it's honest work.